Good morning, Bulldog Nation. The cast and crew are all set to resume operations on another season, and Amaya, Levi, Irene, Diane, and Stephanie Maceiko are here to bring you the goods at the start of another Monday. We're back in the saddle again, BHS. This is the Bulldog Bulletin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet. Stand at the position of attention for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice
for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Monday, September 12th, 2022, and it's a B-Day. I'm Amaya, Levi.
And I'm Irene, Diane.
And welcome to the season premiere of the Bulldog Bulletin.
Season 14 of your news source is underway. Today's top story is a welcome back to everyone to the home of the Burgundy and Blue. We have a few things we need to pass along to the faculty and students about the protocol for the show when it comes to having your news about your clubs, organizations, departments, teams, or other noteworthy things read on the show. First, most of the emails need to come from teachers and sponsors to Mr. Arcusa at mark.arcusa@pdcps.org by 4 p.m. the day before you need it to appear on the show. If it's for a game, send results immediately after the game. If the request is from a student, you'll need to forward the info to your sponsor or coach, who will then forward it to Mr. A. If you have pictures or video to send along with it, please shoot in landscape mode and not portrait style, like Instagram and TikTok. We want to fill the screen. Finally, make sure all content is appropriate for school. You know, listen to the lyrics of any soundtracks before you add them to video recaps and such.
Our next piece of information comes from across the desk to us from Miss St. Luke, who has news from the guidance department concerning schedule changes. Listen close if you are trying to meet the deadline for a change. Number 1 is to submit a schedule change request form from your Naviance account. If you already submitted it, your counselor will get back to you by September 26th. Please be patient and refrain from emailing your counselor repeatedly. Be aware that if your request does not fall within one of the following reasons, it will be denied. If you're in a class that had a prerequisite not met and you are in it mistakenly, like you're in Spanish 2 but never took part 1, you are eligible. If you're a senior in a class and you need to get out to meet a requirement, you are also eligible. To correct an obvious error, like you already passed that course, that gets you out. Failing or non-qualifying grades in summer school courses that you needed to actually pass to be in a course is another reason. Documented health reasons is another. And certain circumstances requiring administrative approval are the final acceptable reasons. Make sure you have all those things straight before trying to complete a request.
In class of 2023 senior news, Mrs. Addison wants the Blue Squad to know about some important things of note. Service hours for the class of Grit are due very soon, and you need to get them submitted ASAP. You can also find opportunities for service hours if you join the band app here. Take a picture of this QR code. If you still haven't had your senior pics done, you can take care of that by making an appointment between October 17th until October 21st, when Prestige sets up shop in the BCPA. The link will appear in the band app starting September 23rd, so put that in your calendar. This will be the final school-based chance to take your senior pics on campus.
Your last year seniors, stay on top of things, you guys. It's been a while since we've been back on screen bringing you the news, and now it's time for Stephanie Maceiko to do her thing from the BHS Weather Center. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks everyone, and welcome back to the Weather Center. Fall is creeping closer each day with the temps starting to drop into a more comfortable zone with some cooler nights and not so sweaty days, unless you have practice after school, and in that case, you better keep drinking that water. We are starting to see some precipitation head into the area over the past couple of days, but this morning's Doppler radar is looking clear even though it's cloudy outside right now. We are sporting a current temperature of 71 degrees and the clouds will hang around most of the day. It looks like we're going to reach a 4 p.m. high of 82 degrees, and just when the sun starts to peek out for a little while, our chances of some scattered thunderstorms increase. It's looking like we're pretty much certain to get wet after the sun goes down, if not sooner. We are also welcoming back our list of not-so-well-known days being celebrated, courtesy of nationaltoday.com. Monday, September 12th has been deemed National Video Games Day, Chocolate Milkshake Day, National Policewoman Day, National Day of Encouragement, so hey, you can do it. And we wish a happy birthday to rappers 2 Chainz and Busy Bone, songstress Jennifer Hudson, and to the late Fast and Furious star, Paul Walker. Rest in peace. And that's your weather and weird holidays and birthdays for you today, y'all. I'm Stephanie, and it's been a pleasure, and I'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, Steph. Good stuff. In sports, one of our Bulletin's MVPs, Emma Craig, spent her weekend getting these stats together, so thanks for that. We start off with JV football, who crushed Laurel 28-12, way to represent. Varsity football also took out Laurel's varsity 14-9 in a big county win that moves them to an undefeated 2-0 on the young season. They have a big home game this Friday at 7 against Flowers, so come support the team. And while you're there, show some love to our awesome marching band and Royal Sweethearts who perform in the stands all night. Help me out, Amaya.
Sure. In more sports, boys varsity soccer also had a big win against Broadneck from Anne Arundel County, taking them down 2-1. Shout out to the man of the match, Ethan Ansa. Their next game is today at home at 3 with the JV game to follow, weather permitting. Unfortunately, the JV boys soccer team did not do so hot and lost 3-0, but put up a good fight. You'll get them next time. Girls varsity soccer takes on High Point in an away contest at 3:30. So good luck, girls. The Lady Bulldogs' next home game will be this Thursday at 3:30 against Northwestern. Get out in the stands and show them some love too. In the volleyball court last week, Crofton High's varsity team beat our ladies 3-0, and their JV girls also took an L, dropping one to the Cardinals 2-0. Wish them luck today as they try to get back in the win column against Bladensburg at home, with JV starting at 5:30 and varsity starting at 6:30. Cross country has 2 meets this week on Wednesday afternoon and Saturday morning. No word on the golf team's search for players yet.
Thanks, Em. That was quite the update. The SAT word of the day is the adjective, succinct, defined as giving the gist of something without excessive words. The coach's succinct halftime speech was still enough to fire up the players to fight for a victory.
And we're going to do the same because it's time for first period. So thanks for tuning in today. You can catch all the replay of our shows on this YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin. I'm Amaya Levi.
And I'm Irene Diane. We're back in it, so let's get things rolling for another Monday. And remember that Bulldogs don't wait, they dominate.